Hello. I want to talk about this economy. This economy is very bad right now. The reason it's very bad because I think Obama is getting very bad advice from the people who was around him in the White House. Ever since Obama became president in January of 2009, he has put nothing but moderates or center-right Republicans in his cabinet. How can those people tell him about the economy? Those people know absolutely nothing about running an economy because they're middle class, upper middle class, rich people. Let me tell you something. Let me give you some advice, Mr. President. When the economy is this bad, you have to govern to the left. It's just that simple. Roosevelt did it, and Clinton did it. So why can't you do it? Because you're listening to the wrong people. You have Republicans getting in your head stating that if you lower taxes and you do a lot of spending cuts, it's going to create jobs. It's going to make the economy come back. That's the wrong way, Mr. President. The very wrong way. Everybody knows, any person with common sense knows that when the economy is bad, you have to raise taxes. You have to raise taxes. You have to get some revenue in this government. You can't continue dishing out more than you're taking in. And revenue will be the only way to solve this problem. Let me start from the beginning. Back in 1933, when Roosevelt came into office, he knew the only way to get the economy back rolling was to increase revenue, and that's exactly what he did. The unemployment rate was 25 points when he got into office. By 1938, it was down to 16 because he knew that he had to get more money into this economy. The tax rate on rich people was 80–90% compared to 30–29% today. Obama, you have to stop listening to these people who's just giving you just very bad advice. Why would you listen to the Republicans when their only mission is to get you out the White House? Why would you listen to these people? A great writer who's writing for the New York Times back in the 40s said it best. When the economy is bad, you govern to the left. You raise taxes. You increase revenue in this country. When the economy is good and it's okay, you govern to the center, where you lower taxes for individuals, middle class, working people. And when the economy is going great, you govern to the right. Then you can govern to the right when the economy is going great. Then you can lower taxes for rich people. But when the economy is going real bad, you don't govern to the right. That's common sense. What you did with this debt deal is just going to create more havoc because people, that $1 trillion that you're going to cut to programs, it's going to lay off thousands of people. And people are going to see their co-workers being laid off. And they're not going to go out and spend anything. And people are going to see, the people in the private sector are going to see the people in the public sector being laid off by the thousands. I'm talking about people in law enforcement. I'm talking about school teachers, people who do the roads, the highways, who build things. And the people in the private sector are going to see that, and they're not going to go out and spend. So it creates a chain reaction. It affects everybody. People are going to panic, and they're just not going to spend. Spending cuts is devastating this country. What you need right now is a jobs program, and you need to undo those Bush tax cuts because that is what's killing this economy. Until you wake up, until you get the right people around you, this economy is never going to get better. You keep listening. You are naive, even the most naive president I have ever seen in my life. You continue to listen to these people who's taking you down the wrong road. Since you became president, you had to govern to the center right, and to the far right. And what has it gotten you? Nowhere. The economy is still bad. It gotten you nowhere. One place you never tried to govern is to the left. It's to the left. You never even thought about governing to the left. I think you should try it. Because you can't do no worse than what you're doing right now, Mr. President. You should try it, and you should get some liberals in your cabinet. Because right now you got people who don't know nothing about surviving. Because they've never been through it. The people you got around you don't know nothing about surviving. Because they're not liberals, they're moderates, they're Republicans, they don't know nothing. And as long as you have those people, especially that Tim Geithner guy who came from Wall Street, this economy always going to do bad. And you're not going to win. It's just that simple.